Hello and welcome back to our HTML tutorial series. In the previous video, we learned how to create a simple form using text fields, radio buttons, checkboxes, drop-down, and text areas. So in today's video, we will explore more powerful features of forms in HTML5. So let's begin with the form tag itself. Here's the first one. The first attribute that I'm going to tell you about this form is the action. Now, the purpose of this action is to tell the browser where to send the data. Oh, this is not the thing that you have to write. Here you will write the name of the page where you want to send the data. Suppose you have some file with the name save.php where you want to save your data or some other file. So that will process your data and check its validation, etc. Another attribute is the method attribute. Now, method attribute we can give post or get value. So two values are possible. How your data is going to be sent from one place to another place or from one page to another page. So if you are using the get, your data will be shown into the URL. Like just look here. Here is the address bar, and here all of your data will be shown here. But if your data is too much sensitive, so then I will prefer you to use the post method because it will not show the data and it is much more secure as compared to get method. Okay, so these two are the most important methods of this form. Let's learn few more important elements or input tags of this HTML5. One I would like to tell you about is the input type the number. Now, what's the purpose of this number? Obviously, to get the numbers. Let's see. Here, you can use this small little bit arrows up and down to set the numbers. But here, you can enter any number. You can set the limit to these numbers that we will see in a while. And another important element, input element, and that is very important. You will love that. I really like it. It's the date one. Let's see how it looks like. Here you can select the date from the calendar. Even the problem is you can set the future dates as well. So it depends on your requirement. Okay, and we will see about it in more. Let's add label to it. Okay, let's add the label to be let's say your age in years. Here you will enter your age in years, and for this I will use the label tag. Let's say here you will be selecting your date of birth, date of birth. Okay, now here how it looks like. So these are very important tags. So let's learn some more important tags. Okay, if I go here, in order to type here, I have to click inside this text. Okay, so another important attribute, let me first write, then I will explain to you, is the ID attributes. Let's give ID to this first input field. Its ID is suppose full name. And now this label, what's the purpose of this label? This label is for this input full name. So I will write it's for full name. Let's see how it affects us. I am clicking on this full name. You see, the focus is on the text field, but if I click on email password, there is no focus on it. Okay, to set the focus to your text field, related text field or input field, you have to use this for attribute. Let's try this one as well. Let's give the ID to this one. Let's say its ID is email ID, suppose. And let's give the for attribute, and it should be the same as this one, no spelling mistakes. Okay, exact same spellings. So let's write over here and refresh it. You see, click on the name, clicking on the email sets the focus. Okay, one more thing. Okay, another thing, suppose here I'm going to select the gender, male, female. We can select that. So this is just like a group. It's just a one group. To make it more clear, we can use another attribute. Let me just indent it a little bit. So let's use field set, and at the end I will close it field set. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, you can see it's now as a looking as a group, and you can also give a caption to it. For that we will be using legend attribute. Here legend start, legend close. So let's write gender over here. See, now after this there is no need for this label over here. You can just remove this. Now it looks more neat. We can do the same for this qualification or education. Let's see how. Again, I will quickly write this field set f field set, and here at the end I'm going to close this field set. Let's apply the legend start, close it. Okay, I'm getting very slow with my typing, lack of practice. So education, let's see how it looks like. Oh, nice. Just to make it more clear the way the professional do it. Okay, here is it. Now let's remove I don't need this label tag anymore. Now it looks even more professional, neat and clean. This way you can make the groups. Okay, now here's the name field. For this, another important attribute will be required. Just write required. So when you try to save it, it will ask you fill in this field. You can use this required attribute to wherever you think it's necessary to get the data. And for required, normally we have this star shows the mandatory fields. Let's see. Now this is the other mandatory fields. Now you can do the same with others if you think that others are mandatory or your websites demands mandatory fields. Okay, so you can do this as well. Okay, another thing, very important thing that I want to tell you is the file uploading option. Suppose you want to upload the file. For this you will use input, and its type is going to be its type is going to be files. Let's see. Now here you can select the file that you want to upload. Hope it's clear to everyone. Okay. Yes, one more thing here in this number. Suppose you want to restrict the numbers. Suppose I want the minimum number allowed should be 1 of its age, let's say 10, and the max number should be 15. We will only allow people who are within this range. Let's refresh this, and here now let's see, it's not going above, it's not going below 10. But suppose if someone type through keyboard and save, let's enter this. Okay, it's asking me should be the email abc@abc.com. Let's save it. Now see, the value must be less than or equal to 15. Let's try with 9. Value must be greater than or equal to 10. So it's working quite well. Okay, here another important attribute is the same min and max. You can also use it for dates as well. Suppose if I say the minimum date should be, let's say, 1st of January 2000, 1st January. Okay, the first one is for year, then for month, and the last one is for date. This is the minimum, and the max date that I'm going to allow is 2010 and December 31st. Let's see if it works or not. You see, it's 2010 December. After this, I cannot select any date. And the minimum is 2000. So let's click here. And you can select the year. And as you can clearly see, I cannot select before January 1st. It's not possible. Okay. So that's the minimum date. That's very helpful, where you can apply the restrictions. Okay. One more very important attribute is the one of my favorite. It's the placeholder. Let's enter your full name. Let's say here. Here. See here. As soon as you click and start typing, it disappears. See, fill out this field, it's giving us some messages. We're going to try these different types of messages. And one very important attribute that I'm not be explaining this, I will explain in some other video. That's a pattern where you can apply the restrictions, different type of regular expressions we can mention. So that we will see later. That's it for today's video. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more beginner-friendly HTML tutorials. Thank you.